Hi everyone, Rainy Bastarash here, and today I'd like to speak to you about how to feed your mind. Before I start though, I'd like you to listen to the saying. How many of you have heard the saying, you are what you eat? Meaning, if you're always eating unhealthy junk food, your body is eventually going to become unhealthy and you're just not going to feel good. But if you eat healthy, nutritious food, you're going to have energy, you're going to feel better, you're going to look better. Well, everyone believes that having to do with nutrition for the body, but how about nutrition for the mind? Works the same way. Think of this. There's three sayings I want you to listen to. The first one is, as a man thinketh, so is he. As a man thinketh, so is he. Now, with hypnosis, one of the main things I teach, one of the main traits of the subconscious mind, is that you always attract what you focus on. So that's number two. You always attract what you focus on. So what are you focusing on? And number three is your present life situation is validation of the thought process you've been having to this point. So however your life situation is right now, think of it, whether you're healthy, whether you're sick, whether you're wealthy, whether you're broke, however you are right now is validation of your thought process to this point. People say, oh, but I've been having such a hard time. And that's why you're having such a hard time, okay? I just haven't felt well, which is why you don't feel well. What you focus on, what you're constantly thinking, is how you're going to be, and your present life validation is proof of that, or your present life situation. So it's kind of like this. I have a little lesson that I used to teach many years ago when I was in Sunday school, and let's say this is the human mind, this small container. The problem is we're constantly feeding our mind bad thoughts. Each one of these black balls, oops, I just lost one. Each one of these is a bad thought. That one was so bad that it ran away. Let me see. Oops, I caught him. So I have one bad thought. I have another bad thought. You keep on having bad thoughts, and eventually your mind becomes full. It's completely full with bad thoughts. Now, bad thoughts can be thoughts of poverty, thoughts of sickness, whatever it is that you don't want. If you focus on it, your mind becomes full of it. And what happens is what goes in your mind is what basically it's going to be coming out of your mind too. Okay, so it's there. That's what you're going to get. What goes in comes out. So when you're constantly thinking bad, you're going to have bad. What you need to do is you need to start feeding yourself. So what would happen if you started to feed yourself positive, the white are positive thoughts? Started feeding yourself positive thoughts. Then let's get another positive thought. Now watch what happens. I feed myself another positive thought. Negative comes out. So as you're filling your vessel with positive thoughts, remember I put three positive ones in there. Oops, these are too tight. Okay, as you start feeding yourself positive, the negative comes out. And you can see what's happening is, what's coming out the other end. Now it's all positive. Your mind's filled with positive, you're getting positive results. That's how you feed your mind. So whatever you feed your mind, if you feed it healthy, you're going to get healthy. If you feed it positive, you're going to get positive. What can you do to start feeding your mind? And why should you? Well, think of it. You might have been really positive. You might have been doing really good at one point, but now you're not. The problem is you start doing good and then you get so busy trying to do all these good projects and you get frustrated and people are telling you it won't work and you're getting complaints and this and that, and eventually your mind starts filling up with all the negative. Do I have it up? Perhaps your mind starts getting filled with the negative. It was positive, but now it's getting filled with negative. So what you need to start doing is what you did initially. How did you get positive? How did you get your initial excitement for wealth, for success? Was it by listening to success tapes, reading successful books? That's how you feed your mind. You need to take the time to change, to do something different than you have been doing. Because if what you have been doing hasn't worked, you need to stop and make a change. They say insanity, one of the different definitions of insanity is to continue to do the same thing over and over and expect different results. If it hasn't been working, stop and do something different. You can read positive books. There's so many videos online about wealth and abundance. There's Tony Robbins, there's Harv Eker, T. Harv Eker. There's so many of them. People out there that are motivational that you can listen to. There's Joel Osteen, who teaches a lot about, he does it on a religious twist, but all positive messages. So start listening to videos. Start maybe taking a seminar or a webinar that's positive. Read books on success, on wealth, if that's what you're working towards. If you're working towards being healthy, read books on health, on people that maybe spiritual health, different kinds of holistic type healing. Read success stories. Listen to motivational music. What happens is people start to get tired. No, I don't want to read today, so they'll watch TV, maybe a series on true crime or something action and adventure like us guys like to watch. But if you ever think of it, all it is shooting and killing and violence and drugs and all this stuff. That's what creates the action and adventure and the fighting. And what are you feeding your mind? You're feeding it so much stress and anxiety. What's coming out? The stress and anxiety, the negativity, the rowdiness. You need to start feeding it the relaxation. How about meditation? How about prayer? How about guided imagery sessions or listening to hypnosis, self-hypnosis sessions? There's so many things you can do. So from this moment, start feeding your mind positive. If you want positive, come on, to come out positive, to come out the other end, okay? Feed it positive and you'll find great results. You'll find you'll be able to attain your goals. You'll find you're going to do so much more than you ever thought you could. Give it a shot. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day. Oh, don't forget to subscribe and share this lesson with your friends. Bye-bye.